So here we are preparing for session 3. Our first week is about to end of our 12-week plan for success at swimming in triathlon for standard and sprint distance. Okay, this is called testing 100s and drills. We're re-emphasising the drills, then we're going on to some testing 100s. As always, we have a warm-up. This is 4 100s, and you're meant to build each one to reasonably fast. If you wish, you can mix front crawl and backstroke in that and stretch your body out. Okay, we're now putting in our fins for some kick-based drills and some drills themselves. We're doing 950s on 115 kick-based drills. And remember, these are all to straighten up your body and to balance you in the water. If you don't feel balanced, press your chest in the water to get that arm onto the surface, and so you've got the water down to about there. If you feel the water rising up your arm, you've either lifted your head or twisted your body. The first 3 are kicking on your side with a kickboard, changing by length. Next 3, kicking on your side with an arm ahead, changing by length. And then 3 extended shark fin. Now I'll just stand up and explain those, so when you go to the pool you know exactly what to focus on. Kicking on your side with a kickboard. Now the kickboard isn't held out front, it's actually held by your elbow right onto your side there. And this is there to keep your body dead straight, give you a little bit more buoyancy, and make sure that you're holding that kickboard and that arm right against your body. And now you really will feel the water against your arm. That extra buoyancy is going to make sure that you're up on the surface. It's also going to make it slightly easier to breathe. So when you should find it slightly easier because the extra buoyancy given by the kickboard has raised your head just that little bit. Now if you feel yourself bobbing, then you've twisted, but if you twist, hopefully this kickboard's going to fly away. Certainly if you lift your arm up, this kickboard's going to fly away and tell you. Get to the end of the length, change sides, and you're breathing once again. Another good drill for balancing your body and making sure you're turning to breathe once you're completely on your side. Kicking on your side with an arm ahead, K-O-S-A-H. This can be done either changing by length or changing by breath. What you have is you have a hand out front, your ear against your shoulder, turn up to breathe, down. Turn up to breathe, down. Again, the other arm is slapped by your side. If you're changing by breath, then it's and one stroke turns you from side to side. But changing by length, just stay with your hand pointing to the surface of the bottom of the pool and your hand dead straight ahead of you, and just turn up to breathe and down. Common error with this drill is this. You'll see this a lot. You're actually pushing down to get that head out the water. And if you're doing that with this drill, you're probably doing that with your stroke. So whatever you do, keep that hand right on the surface. Don't move it, and you'll actually balance up your body really nicely. Extended shark fin. Please remember that you want your leading hand with the palm pointing down, and when you breathe, it's breathe, back down, up, forward and rotate to the other side. Breathe, back down, up, forward and rotate to the other side. Try and keep balanced all the time, and that drill can be very good in terms of maintaining a really nice high elbow, and also in keeping your hand on the surface or close to the surface until the second arm comes past your shoulder, and then you can grab the catch. We now go on to the main drills. 12 50s on 105, we're back to the 105. We've got 4 of each of single arm with pull buoy. Remember, you've done that before. We want to emphasize the rotation and accelerate the hand beyond the other hand that's holding the pull buoy. We've got broken arrow and we've got finger drag. Broken arrow is another one of those drills that can take a little bit of getting used to, because we're doing something that a lot of people don't do naturally. We're trying to pull the arm up just using the shoulder muscles. So we're swimming normally, we pull the arm up with a hand pointing back, we break it into an arrow, and then we drive it forward. And all the time the other hand is on the surface, so it's back into the arrow, forward, back into the arrow, forward. And that's how it goes. So pull the arm up with the hand pointing to the back of the pool. If your hand turns, you've become hand-centric and you're trying to bring your hand forward. We're trying to stop that. Bring it up solely with your shoulder muscles, and this becomes a very good drill. As I say, it can take a little getting used to, so don't worry about that. If you don't get it right first time, just persevere and it will be a good drill for you. All right, we're now on to the main set, and the main set are 5 lots of 2 100s. The first 100 swim is done on 2 minutes 10, and you're aiming for really good distance per stroke. You get good distance per stroke by accelerating out the back end of your stroke, but keeping the stroke continuous. So you have a nice relaxed recovery, but you're accelerating out the back end of the stroke to get maximum distance on every single stroke. The next 100 is on 150, and that is done for speed. So you're trying to pick up the speed there. So you're going to shorten your stroke just slightly and increase your stroke rate. So you'll be going to go faster strokes and faster speed. If you have difficulty hitting those times, especially on the 150, just take 15 seconds rest before you go into the next distance per stroke swim. Most of you should be able to easily hit 210. The idea in that 210 is to give you a little buffer so that you actually do have more time and more rest. We finish off as always with a cool down. This can be done front crawl or front crawl and backstroke mix. It's 200 meters. Just ease yourself down from reasonably fast to very easy. And that's 2,650 meters done, and your first week finished on the 12-week plan. Hopefully you've enjoyed it.